So the discounted payback is similar to the payback period. However, it takes into account the time value of money. Here, the present value of cash flows are used to calculate the payback period. So the cash flows that you have, you will first have to calculate their present value. And however, this method takes into account the time value of money, but still the disadvantage is there that it's focused on cash flows till the payback period and ignores the cash flows that will come after the payback period. So you might lose on a project that gives you a quicker, that gives you a later payback. So it takes time for you to recover the investment, but is actually more profitable. Now we're going to look at an example in order to understand this. I'm going to go back to our previous questions. Okay, so we're going to do it for project B. So I'm going to open a note and we're going to calculate in that. So the cash flows for project B are at time 0 we have a negative 10,000. Then at the end of the first year we have 500, then 500 again, then 4,600, and then 10,000. Now instead of using these cash flows as it is, what you need to do is you need to find their present values. So this 10,000 is already at time 0. So you do not have to find its present value. But these other values that are on 1, 2, 3 and 4, you need to take them to time 0 as well. यानी कि इनकी present value क्या होगी वो आपको figure out करना है. So we're going to use the present value formula to do that, which is FV1 plus R to the power n. So the future value is 500. Rate हम अभी assume कर लेते हैं that it is 10%. Later on you can, your question will specify the rate, okay? You're not supposed to assume it. Then over here 1 plus 0.1. Now for the first cash flow, the power that will come is 1 because it is coming back 1 year. So if we calculate the present value for this, it will be divided by 1 plus 0.1 power 1. It will be 454. So I'm ignoring the after decimal values to erase this. So this 454 is telling you that this 500, its actual value is 454 in terms of present value. राइट आप ऑलरेडी टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी पढ़ चुके हो. तो जो 500 एक साल के बाद आ रहा है उसकी वर्थ इज़ नॉट द सेम एज़ 500 टुडे. सो 500 जो एक साल के बाद है उसके आज के हिसाब से जो वैल्यू बन रही है वो 454 बन रही है. बेसिकली पहले आप पे बैक पीरियड जब कैलकुलेट कर रहे थे आप टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी इग्नोर कर रहे थे. तो आप कह रहे थे कि हाँ मैंने 500 रुपीज़ फर्स्ट ईयर पे रिकवर कर लिए, लेकिन इन रियलिटी आपने 500 रुपीज़ रिकवर नहीं किए. इन वैल्यू टर्म्स आपने सिर्फ 454 रुपीज़ रिकवर किए. इसी तरीके से गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट इट फॉर ऑल ऑफ द ईयर्स. सो लेट्स डू इट फॉर द सेकेंड वन. 500 1 plus 0.1 and power will be 2 because this is coming back 2 years. So if you calculate this, $413. So your second cash flow is coming 413. 500 2 years later has a current value of 413. तो 2 साल बाद आपने 500 रुपीज़ रिकवर नहीं किए. In terms of value आपने सिर्फ 413 रुपीज़ रिकवर किए. Similarly, you're going to do it for 3 and 4 as well. So let's do it for 3 and 4. Power will be 3, and for fourth the value will be 4. Why value 3 and why value 4? Because this 4,600 is coming back 3 years, 1, 2 and 3, and this is coming back 4 years, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And to calculate the values for both of them, So I solved this, and the value for this is coming 3456, and for this it is coming 6830. So now once you have these cash flows, you will actually replace them. So you're going to replace 500 by 454. The second 500 will be replaced by 413. This and so on, your timeline will change. So let's make a new timeline. आपने बेसिकली कैश फ्लोज अब ये वाली यूज़ करनी है जो आपने कैलकुलेट किए हैं. So we have 454. Then on 2 we had 413. 3, 4, 5, 6, and over here we have 6830. So now you have replaced them with the present values, and you're going to use this to find your discounted payback. So again, now the steps are the same. You will have to first find the cumulative cash flow. So you invested 10,000 and you have recovered 454 in terms of value. So negative 9546. यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, आपने 10,000 की इन्वेस्टमेंट की थी और एक्चुअली आपको यहाँ पे 500 मिल रहा है, लेकिन इन टर्म्स ऑफ वैल्यू सिर्फ 454 मिल रहे हैं. सो आपने जो अमाउंट रिकवर की है वो सिर्फ 454 की है, एंड यू स्टिल नीड टू रिकवर 9546. Similarly, the next cash flow. So 9133. 5677 and 1153. So it's turning negative to positive over here. So we're going to plug in the values. This is where it is becoming positive. Okay, sorry. Okay. So over here, this is the year according to which we will put in the formula. So number of years prior to full recovery. This is a full recovery year. The year before that is 3. So 3 plus unrecovered cost at the start of the year. This is the end of the year. This is the start of the year. So unrecovered cost at the start of the year is 5677. And divided by the cash flow during the full recovery year, which is 6830. So if you solve this will become 0.83. So this is 3.83 years. Before this, the answer came 3.44 years. So Payback said that you will recover the amount in 3.44 years, whereas discounted Payback said that you will recover the amount in 3.83 years. Because in discounted Payback, the answer will always come more, because over here you incorporate the impact of time value of money. तो एक्चुअली में टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी अगर आप इनकॉर्पोरेट कर लो इस प्रोजेक्ट को रिकवर करने के लिए, यू विल नीड 3.83 years. Discard this. So now let's go back. Wait. So the advantages of payback are still that it's easy to calculate, and now discounted payback also considers the time value of money, accounts for the risk associated with the project. The disadvantages are that it does not account for the cash flows after the payback, but this is basically the biggest disadvantage. Cutoff period will still be arbitrary. The calculation can get complex if there are multiple negative cash flows during an investment period. So over here we took that the initial investment is only at time 0, but there can be investments made at different time periods of the project. So maybe you will have to invest in new machinery once again in year 2, or you might have to pay some expenses in order to finish up the project as well, which you will have to pay in year 4 in this case. So if there are many negative cash flows, the calculations for this can get tricky as well. These are the references, so if you want to study from the book, that is it.